Hello world, it is Victor Two Time, aka the Latin Swordsman. Yes, I made that up. Please don't steal it. And it's currently 7:34 Eastern Time. Simply watching something on Netflix and a thought occurred to me. Figured I'd just, drop a quick video. Well, I guess it's a thought. It's something I actually discussed with my gym partner Antoine, the homie, earlier at the gym today. And I said to him, I care too much about what people think and how they view me. Like, the validation, the approval, wanting everybody to I guess like me as a person. I care too much about that. Sometimes I'm not, a lot of the times it just gets in the way. It can be very soul draining when you are so worried about what other people think about you. And social media definitely has an influence on that. I feel like nowadays when, people post on their social media platforms how, life is good, life is great, but behind those pictures, life is terrible. They're miserable. They're not showing you the truth. They're only showing you what they want you to see because they care about what people think about them. Oftentimes, I find myself thinking about certain people in my life, whether it's my mom, my dad, friends, people I grew up with, and just worried about my leg is shaking right now. I'm like bouncing. The nervousness. I'm so worried about the fact that I'm so worried about that I won't live up to the potential that I know I have for myself. Oftentimes I even when I'm doing something, I think like, damn, am I slowly losing my intelligence? Am I slowly just becoming dumber as the days go by? And I mean that very seriously. Some days I feel like my thoughts are just all over the place and then they're gone in an instant. And it's kind of hard to keep track and keep focus when that happens. I guess I don't find joy in a lot of things anymore. There's very few times where I'm actually enjoying myself. And I know there's some people out there, they have friends and family. Most of the time, I guess you would say they have significant others and kids that they have to push their own feelings to the side for. And they have to keep pushing forward, keep pushing through. But I don't have that right now. I don't have that particular drive. And it's hard to find that for myself some days. And it makes it even worse when I feel like if I'm doing something, even something as simple as, just getting a new job and then losing it. It's like, damn, let's be real. People often judge you by the kind of job you have. You could take care of yourself. You could pay all your bills. You could be in great shape. You could be in good health. But, what you do for a living kind of dictates how people look at you. And I think that's where shit kind of just went left for a lot of people, And I feel like that validation, having that job that, when you tell it to someone, there's a bit of pride in there. I'll never forget this. And it's something that will stick into my head, and I guess until the day I die. And it makes so much sense now, but it hurts to know that she's not the only person that thinks this way. And I think I've said this before in a previous video, which I probably deleted. What the person said to me was, you could be making $100,000 working at McDonald's and $100,000 working at a bank or wherever else. But if you're working at McDonald's, it's not reputable. Nobody respects you if you're making 100 grand at McDonald's. And that was said to me in my early 20s. And still to this day, it bothers me. I think part of me feels like ever since then, I've been trying to push myself to be better, to have a job that I can be like, are you proud of me now? Knowing full well, like I could own the planet and this person would still be like, nah, it's not good enough. So I have to get out of my own way, man. And, going into the new year, worrying about what other people think and how people view, I guess, me as a person. I'm just trying, man. I'm just trying my best. And it falls short a lot of the time. So you never know what someone's going through. So if you look at someone, oftentimes they give you that smile where, there's pain hiding behind that smile. You never know what somebody's truly going through, man. Like, there's people out there right now going through layoffs when it comes to jobs, transitioning from one job to the next, trying to find a job. Relationships aren't ever panning out to be anything. You give your heart and soul to someone and they end up leaving you anyway. People are getting divorced all the time now because nobody's actually looking for love anymore. They're looking for the come up. They're looking for somebody that just simply wants to take care of them financially. And then, of course, you think about how people view you whenever you're in any kind of job or relationship or situation or whatever. So, you know, a lot of people, man, we got it tough, you know, from all the age ranges, you know. So anyways, man, just wanted to get this off my chest, I guess, hoping that tomorrow's a better day. I feel like I've been wanting to throw up for the past few days now. And I know why, and it's just hard. So for anybody that comes across this video, man, you're struggling with anything right now, I hope it gets better for you.